You might think a cut stops bleeding simply because you've applied pressure or a bandage. But inside your veins, an intricate dance of cells and chemicals springs into action. What you see as a clot is the culmination of a breathtaking cascade of events. Within seconds of an injury, over 20 different proteins collaborate, each fulfilling a vital role in sealing the wound. This process, called coagulation, doesn't just prevent blood loss, it also protects you from infection. Without it, even a minor paper cut could become a significant threat. But what triggers this life-saving sequence inside you? Let's delve into the mystery. It all begins with platelets, tiny cell fragments in your blood which swiftly recognize damage to your blood vessels. Within seconds, these platelets rush to the site of injury. They adhere to the vessel walls, forming a temporary plug. Astonishingly, each platelet can change shape, morphing from a smooth disc to a spiky sphere that better grips onto surfaces. As they aggregate, they release chemical signals. These signals act as distress calls, attracting even more platelets to the scene. This cellular teamwork lays the groundwork for the next crucial step in the coagulation process. The arrival of platelets is just the beginning. Next, a series of protein transformations kicks off known as the clotting cascade. This cascade involves over a dozen different proteins, each activating the next in a precise domino effect. One of the key players is fibrinogen, a soluble protein that circulates in your blood. When activated, it transforms into fibrin, weaving a net-like structure that traps blood cells and solidifies the clot. This transformation is so rapid it can occur in under a minute after injury. The resulting mesh is what gives the clot its durability. While the clotting cascade is crucial, it's also tightly regulated. Your body must balance clot formation with clot prevention. Otherwise, unrestricted clotting could block blood flow, leading to complications like strokes or heart attacks. Anticoagulant proteins also present in your blood counteract clotting factors to ensure clots form only where needed. One such protein, antithrombin, rapidly deactivates excess thrombin, a key enzyme in the cascade. This dynamic balance prevents the dangerous spread of clots. It's a remarkable safety net that's active every second of your life. But why does this intricate system exist in the first place? The answer lies in evolution's relentless drive for survival. Early organisms faced constant threats from injuries and predators. Those with faster, more efficient clotting mechanisms were more likely to survive and pass on their genes. Over millions of years, these mechanisms were refined. Today, they allow you to recover from cuts and bruises with minimal risk of blood loss or infection. This evolutionary advantage is etched into every cell, ensuring that even small injuries don't become life-threatening events. Inside you, the coagulation process unfolds like a tightly choreographed sequence. At the heart of this process are the endothelial cells lining your blood vessels. When these cells detect damage, they undergo a transformation. They release von Willebrand factor, a protein that helps platelets adhere to the wound site. This protein acts like a molecular glue, binding platelets to exposed collagen in the vessel walls. Remarkably, von Willebrand factor is capable of unfolding under shear stress, increasing its surface area to capture more platelets. This adhesion is the first step in forming a sturdy clot. As the initial plug forms, calcium ions play a crucial role. These ions act as messengers, facilitating communication between platelets. They help activate thrombin, a pivotal enzyme that converts fibrinogen into fibrin. Thrombin acts like a master conductor, orchestrating the transformation of liquid components into a solid clot. A single thrombin molecule can activate thousands of fibrinogen molecules, amplifying the clotting response exponentially. This amplification ensures that the clot forms rapidly and efficiently, sealing the wound as quickly as possible to prevent blood loss. Once fibrinogen converts to fibrin, the fibrin strands intertwine. This creates a mesh that strengthens the platelet plug. Each fibrin strand forms crosslinks, making the clot more resilient. These crosslinks are formed by another enzyme, factor XIII, which stabilizes the clot and prevents it from breaking apart prematurely. This transformation is a marvel of molecular engineering, ensuring that the clot remains intact until the vessel is healed. The entire process is so efficient that it can stabilize a clot in just minutes after an injury occurs. As the clot solidifies, plasminogen, an inactive enzyme, begins its silent work. Embedded within the clot, it waits for the signal to become plasmin. This transformation is triggered by tissue plasminogen activator (TPA), which is released by surrounding tissues as healing progresses. Plasmin then starts to slowly digest the fibrin mesh, dissolving the clot as new tissue forms beneath it. This delicate balance of forming and dissolving clots ensures that your blood flow is restored without delay. It's a synchronized cleanup crew that operates with remarkable precision. The entire clotting mechanism is coordinated through a series of feedback loops. These loops involve proteins that either promote or inhibit clotting. Positive feedback loops amplify the initial clotting signals, ensuring a rapid response to injury. Meanwhile, negative feedback loops act as checks and balances, preventing the clotting from spiraling out of control. This complex interplay is so finely tuned that slight imbalances can lead to bleeding disorders or excessive clotting. It's a testament to the precision of your body's internal systems, working tirelessly to maintain equilibrium. When the clotting system malfunctions, the consequences can be severe. Hemophilia is a rare genetic disorder that reveals just how crucial each component is. People with hemophilia lack certain clotting factors, causing them to bleed excessively from even minor injuries. This condition underscores the importance of clotting factors like factor VIII, which plays a key role in the clotting cascade. Without it, the chain reaction necessary for clot formation is disrupted. Advances in medicine now allow for replacement therapies where missing factors are introduced into the bloodstream. But the condition reminds us of the intricate balance within our veins. On the flip side, when clotting goes unchecked, it can lead to thrombosis. This is where clots form inside blood vessels without injury. Deep vein thrombosis (DVT) can occur in the legs, posing a risk of clots traveling to the lungs, causing a pulmonary embolism. Risk factors include prolonged immobility, surgery, and certain genetic predispositions. The body's anticoagulant mechanisms like protein C and protein S are crucial in preventing such occurrences. These proteins help deactivate clotting factors when a clot is not needed. Their presence is vital for avoiding dangerous blockages in blood flow. Under extreme conditions, your body's clotting response faces unique challenges. High-altitude environments like those found in the Himalayas can increase the risk of clotting due to lower oxygen levels. This hypoxic condition can trigger an overproduction of red blood cells, thickening the blood and increasing clot formation risks. Your body must then rely on its anticoagulant systems more than ever. This delicate balance can be disturbed, showing just how adaptable yet vulnerable these systems are. Climbers often carry medications to counteract these effects, illustrating how human physiology adapts to extreme environments. Even more astonishing, your body's clotting mechanisms can adjust over time. People who live at high altitudes permanently exhibit altered blood flow characteristics. Their bodies produce more nitric oxide, a molecule that dilates blood vessels, improving circulation under low oxygen conditions. This adaptation reduces the risk of excessive clotting. In contrast, those who suddenly move to high altitudes without acclimatization face a higher risk of complications. This adaptability showcases the body's ability to manage clotting under diverse conditions, reflecting the dynamic nature of our internal systems. Evolution has equipped us with mechanisms for survival in varying environments. Here's a closing insight. Every second, approximately 3,000 platelets are produced in your bone marrow. These tiny warriors are primed to respond instantly to any vascular breach. This continuous production ensures that your body is always ready for the unexpected. It's a reminder of the ceaseless vigilance within you, a testament to the orchestrated complexity of clotting. The next time you see a cut heal, remember the molecular symphony playing beneath your skin. Your body's ability to stop bleeding is not just a process, but a masterpiece of biological engineering, ensuring your survival with every heartbeat.